Shalom, shalom. I'm Officer Marcot, Norfolk, Virginia, Shield of Wisdom. Hey, how everybody doing today? It's the first day of the week. Um, Man, I was just up thinking about something. Matter of fact, I woke up thinking about this, and I was just thinking, like, dang, I'm doing my studies, and it was one of the Zaquan General Priest Thawam's classes. The voice. It's called The Voice, Then the Word. And while I'm reading it, right? I mean, while I'm watching a video, I'm taking down my notes and writing things. Not writing things down because I take my notes through my phone. You know what I'm saying? Um, a lot of stuff we pass up on, and we don't realize it. Um, I was told this before. You can't read the book. You can't read the records like a novel. I mean, the Bible, the Biblios, right? It's a Latin word, Bible. It's a Latin word, Biblios. It means records. So when you read the records, you can't read it like a novel. You can't do that. You can't just no, you can't do that, man. It's a different understanding. Um, Before I start, let me go here. Like always, Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, whatever you say, whatever you do all in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High, Bahasham Hamashiach Yahushua. All right, in the name of the anointed Savior of Mashiach Yahushua, who you guys ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right. Um, so it's just like, I mean, I've been in this truth, I say 9 or 10 years, I don't remember. 8, 9 or 10 years. I really don't remember. I'm gonna have to really think about it when I came into the truth. Uh, Probably ask my bond. It's mine. It's a lot fresher than mine is. But at the same time, we read, and we because we're rehearsing the righteous acts, right? Judges 5:11. Because we're rehearsing the righteous acts, we remember these precepts. But in the midst of remembering these precepts, we pass over a lot of things, and we don't pay attention to the things that we're doing sometimes, not all the time, but it's a sometimes thing. Case in point, let me pull this up real quick. Let me share my screen. All right. Let's see if I'm getting this right. So I want to make sure I'm sharing my screen properly. Uh, Let me go over here real quick. Boom. So, okay. Y'all, this is a good format on. Let me go over here real quick. Excuse me. This is a good format on my laptop. I like this, the King James Bible online. All right. I like this right here, right? Reason why it has the Apocrypha in it when I use it. See, now watch. Oh, where you at? I'm tripping. Where you at? All right. I don't want to make a fool out of myself. Let's see. Don't want to be called a liar. Where you at? I haven't used this in a while, y'all, so forgive me. Let me go up here. Oh, it's right there. Slide. Boom. So I went to KJV 16:11. So I went there. Now I can go here. Right there in my face. See? First Ezra, second Ezra, Tobit, Judith, additions to Esther. So y'all who want to understand this app right here, well, it's not an app, I just whatever. Anyways, let me go what I'm talking about. Okay. So we're gonna go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. We're gonna start at verse 1 because that's very important. If y'all can hear me, man, just put 1 in the chat. Let me see. So I want to make sure before I continue, I want to make sure folks can hear me. You know, let me see. If you can hear me, put 1 in the chat. I just want to see if I can hear real quick. So I don't want to keep going on and on. I just want to see if I can. All right, hear real quick. I'm so back on. Keep going on and on. So just want to see if I can. All right, hear real quick. I'm back on. Keep going on and on. All right, just want to see if I can. I have to check myself. All right. Here we go. Voice. Then the words of the Most High. All right. That's what this video was called, right? And through the understanding I was given, all right, through Yahweh Ba Shama Mashiach Yahweh Shai, right? And had a great teacher, General Priest Taiwan, doing these videos and me just catching on to the lessons and what he's showing me that the Most High wants me to know, the words he's given to me, okay? So this is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Now, within verse 1, a lot of people pass over. You know, it takes you learn through the precepts. Period. You learn through the precepts. I'm gonna let you know that. Let me see something. Okay, cool. I'm good. So, what a lot of people skip over is, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power. All right, and this is a scribe who's writing this. If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice, he's writing this. If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High, the voice of the Most High. It didn't say, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the Most High. Like the Most High is saying it, but he always sent the messenger. It was never himself. He always had a messenger, right? You got the voice, and then you got the words. You got the voice, and then you got the words. And as I start to go through the precepts, I'm going to start painting a picture and helping everybody to understand the voice and then the words that come from the voice. Okay? There's a voice box. I got a voice, and then you hear the words. You see what I'm saying? Voice, then the words of the Most High. So let's start here, because I'm going to let you know now, the voice is Hamashiach Yahushua, without a shadow of a doubt. And you have a lot of Old Testament Hebrews, and this is something you can send to an Old Testament Hebrew. He just don't believe in the New Testament. He just doesn't believe in the New Testament. But all you got to do is get a hold of me. Hey, we can go over it. All right. Let's go to John 12 and 32. That's what we're going to do. John 12 and 32. All right. Understand these things, okay? This is John, blah, 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 chapter 12, verse 32. All right. And I, right? If I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. And this is a big problem in Yasharala. It's a big problem in exalting Hamashiach Yahushua. Not over the Most High, but they over exalt too at the same time. All right. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me, unto himself. That's what he's saying. He's going to draw all men unto me. If he be lifted up from the earth, he's going to draw all men unto himself. Right? And it also says it in Acts 19. Just a little precept. Remember, you learn through the precepts. Acts chapter 1 and verse 19. Because remember, this is the prophecy you can also see in the book of Daniel as well, in Acts 1 and 9. But he said that in John 12 and 32. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. And this is what a lot of the Sadducees and the Pharisees had a problem with. This was exalting Hamashiach Yahushua. And there's some spirits out there that is causing our brothers and sisters not to exalt Hamashiach Yahushua. Like, for instance, they go Bahashem. Shem, man, that is a heathen word in a heathen language. It's Shem. It's Bahashem. It's not Bahashem. Shem is our forefathers. Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So it's not Bahashem, it's Bahashem. Always got to watch when you speak to Hebrew. You always got to watch what you say. Right? So here goes a prophecy of that right here, right? This is the book of Acts chapter 1 and verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, why they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. See, when this happened right here, a lot of people were really understanding prophecy too. There was, because at that, let me go here real quick. Let's see. So you got to understand this is prophecy right here from John 12 and 32 to Acts 1 and 9. It's talking about the same thing. And if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. And now when you go to Acts 1 and 9, and when he has spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received them out of their sight. Now, at the time of when Hamashiach Yahushua and Paul and them was on the earth, there was no New Testament. There was no New Testament at all. Right? Let me find something. I'm having a brain fart, but I got it. Don't trip. Open my notes back up. Let me get much. There was no New Testament when Hamashiach Yahushua and them roamed the earth at all. I'm gonna get what I want. I'm just and this is what a lot of folks have a problem with. And they kind of, to me, it's like they over obsessed over the New Testament. And that's why a lot of people go over to the Old Testament, because everybody puts the New Testament, which they're Christians, everybody puts the New Testament over the prophets and the law. I know I was tripping. This is the book of Acts, chapter 13. I know I went to 13. Acts 13, 15. Okay. This is the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 14. And when they departed from Perga, they came to Antioch and Pisidia and went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and sat down. And after the reading of the law and the prophets, the rulers, see, this is being written at the time of when the prophets roamed the earth, Hamashiach, Yahushua, and Paul and all them. This is at that time. There was no New Testament. The books weren't compiled until like 125, 150 years later. Understand that part. So when they were around, they were reading from the prophets and the law. Remember that. They're reading from the prophets and the law. Right? Verse 15. And after the reading of the law and the prophets, the rulers of the synagogue sent unto them, saying, Ye men and brethren, if ye have any word of exhortation for the people, say on. See? Right here. And after the reading of the law and the prophets. Just wanted to let you know that. So there was no New Testament when Hamashiach Yahushua and the prophets were around. They read from the prophets and the law. So when you go to Acts 1 and 9, and when he has spoken these things, while they beheld him, they was looking at him, he was taken up, and the cloud received him out of their sight. John 12 and 32. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. And that's what's going on now. People are starting to learn about Hamashiach Yahushua. Right? It's drawing all men unto him. It's like, man, I knew he wasn't a sissified punk like that. And they learning about Paul and how Paul wronged him, how Paul was just slaying people for doing things in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua. They were just slaying them just for that. But read John 1 and down, you start to understand. And then when Hamashiach Yahushua met him, you start to understand. Right? Let's go back to John 12 and 32. I'm going to try to follow this on this. I'm used to just reading from my phone. Book of John, chapter 12. Verse 32. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. Right? Let's go back here real quick. Got something else I want to show you. Remember what I said. Will draw all men unto me. This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 14. And as Masha lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. That's how you're going to start to understand him and know that, oh, okay, he's actually real. And I will go into something else, how you can see, how you can tell without any shadow of a doubt that a Mashiach Yahushua is real and the Most High is real. Real heavy. This is real heavy stuff. Because when I start to figure it out, I'm like, dang. Everybody be going around talking about, man, I believe in God. I believe in God. Mostly Christians, right? But you got a lot of Israelite brothers and sisters in this truth. They still act like Christians. And they say it too. But they don't really, they'll be like, you know what, look at how the trees get here. How are we this air we breathe in? But go into the precepts and make somebody understand how the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua is really real. The belief through the precepts. That's how we get comfort. That's how we get comfort, right? Verse 5. Verse 15. That whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life. Through him. And the miracles and the things that he's done through him. You're going to start to understand, because he said, I do nothing by my own self, but it's the Father that is in me. That was a little clue right there. That was a little clue, little trinket for you, you know what I'm saying? For y'all to understand. But hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, just follow along. Just pay attention, man. You learn through the precepts. You learn through the precepts. Jeremiah 17:5. Let's go there real quick. Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 5. This is 5. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 5. Thus saith the Most High, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Most High. Right? Doesn't that sound about right? When your heart departed from the, cursed be the man who trusted in man. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Most High. Right? And let me precept that real quick. Let me go to Daniel 9 and 11. Book of Daniel. Book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 11. Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. Everybody's so worried about what another man got to say about him and not the Most High. But that shows you right there. You transgress the law by departing from the Most High and not obeying his voice. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us. And the oath that is written that is written in the law of Mashah, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him by your heart departing from the Most High, and by not obeying the voice of the Most High. It's like I showed you in Deuteronomy 28:1. Hearken diligently unto thy voice. Not obeying the voice. I'm going to keep going. Pay attention to this. I'm going to show you. Go back up here to John 8:28. Excuse me. The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 28. Then said Hamashiach Yahushai unto them, when ye have lifted up the Son of Man, then shall ye know that I am he. And what does that mean? Like really pay attention to it. Really pay attention to this. Then said Hamashiach Yahushai unto them, right? When ye have lifted up the Son of Man, when you have exalted the Son of Man, you start talking about him, knowing about him, because he said, I come in the volume of the book, for it is written of me. When you start seeing these mysteries of the Most High, he starts showing you his Son throughout the scriptures, and you start to talk about him. Then shall ye know that I am he, and that I do nothing of myself. But as my Father hath taught me, I speak these things. How does the Most High teach a man that's there already? And that is the Roman Empire. It is the Roman Empire. But watch as we go, everything's going to start to unfold. It's like, dang, Hamashiach Yahushai is saying that the Father taught him. But in that time, he's 33 years old. He's 33 years old at that time right there. How is that possible? You gotta understand the conversation he has with the Sadducees and Pharisees at that time about himself. Because he keeps saying, the Father taught me, and people thinking he's crazy. And he's trying to tell them, but it's prophecy. Go to Isaiah 11:2, read it. Right, let's keep reading. And he that sent me is with me. The Father hath not left me alone, for I do always those things that please him. For I do always those things that please him. Right? Let's skip to 37. I know that ye are Abraham's seed. These are Sadducees and Pharisees he's speaking to. I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me, because my word hath no place in you. Think about it. See, remember, he said over here in John 12:32, and I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. They don't want that. They want everybody to come to them. That's like a lot of these camps out here. They act just like that. They want everybody to come to their camp. Everybody. No, y'all come over here. No, y'all come over. We got the truth. That's what they do, acting like the modern day Sadducees and Pharisees. Watch, pay attention. See, when y'all read, pay attention to the characters and the people that are talking in the scripts. I know that ye are Abraham's seed. This is Hamashiach Yahushai. But ye seek to kill me, because my word have no place in you. Because if he be lifted up from the earth, it will draw all men unto him. Remember, you got the voice, and then you got the word of the Most High. Excuse me. I speak that which I have seen with my father, and ye do that which ye have seen with your father. Then answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Hamashiach Yahushai saith unto them, if ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. Ooh. Ooh. All Israel ain't Israel, y'all. Right? But now ye seek to kill me, a man that hath told you the truth, which I have heard of the Most High. This did not Abraham. Abraham didn't do this. When he told him, he's like, oh man, like basically he said, when I told Abraham that, he didn't do this. That's what he's saying. When I told Abraham that, he didn't do this. This did not Abraham. But now ye seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of Yahweh. This did not Abraham. He's basically saying the same thing that he said to them. He said to Abraham, but Abraham heard the truth. They didn't want to hear it. Why? Because they want everybody to themselves. They're not listening. They have no place for Hamashiach Yahushua in them. The hatred of one another. Ye do the deeds of your father. Then said they to him, we be not born of fornication. We have one father, even power. Even Yahweh. Hamashiach Yahushua said unto them, if Yahweh were your father, ye would love me. For I proceed forth and came forth from Yahweh. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Read John 1. Read John 1, y'all. Read it. He's telling them plainly. He's telling them so plain that they are so proud and arrogant in themselves, they cannot hear it. He says, why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word, where come the voice, then the word. Tell you, this is plain as day. Verse 44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. It's like you guys are it's like Cain and Abel. What, Cain sleweth Abel? Come on, man. This is plain. Plain. Plain to see. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So what is the truth? Because there is no truth in him. What is the truth that is not in him? And I'm going to sing you that song because it's a bar. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142. It's a bar. Watch this. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Bars. That truth. The law don't abide in it. The law don't abide in them. They don't understand. They're not understanding. They're not understanding the law. They got hatred for that brother. They don't want nobody to go to Hamashiach Yahushai. They don't want nobody to worship Hamashiach Yahushai and exalt him, because they want everybody to themselves. They want everybody to come to them and listen to them, not who the Most High sent. They want him. They want everybody to come to them. That's why they're so worried all the time. Verse 45, and because I tell you the truth, which is the law, ye believe me not. He's just telling them things that are in the law. John 1, Colossians 1. I think 1 Corinthians 10 and 5. He's telling them these things. Exodus 3 and 15 to 16, 14 to 16. Exodus 3 and 1, the angel of the Most High. He's telling them plainly. And he said it, I'm telling you this plainly, and they're not even listening to him. Because I tell you the truth, you believe me not. Right? The truth he's telling them is he's been with the Father from the beginning, and the Father is in him. That's the truth he's telling them. And they can't see. Verse 46, which of you convinceth me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do ye not believe me? Huh? If I tell you the truth, why do you not believe me? Because they don't know they so caught up in what they want to do in themselves that they can't hear the word and they can't even see him. Because they so caught up in themselves. And they want everybody to join them, man. This is everybody right now. Turn around and look at everybody in Israel. It's Israel, 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 Israel. Israel is an idol now. It's all about Israel. It's not Kwame Yahweh. It's not Kwame Hawashai and then Kwam Israel. It's just straight Kwam Israel. That's all it is. Kwam Israel. Kwam Israel. Kwam Israel. Kwam Israel. Kwam Israel. That's all it is. Verse 46. Which of you convinceth me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do ye not believe me? He that is of Yahweh heareth Yahweh's words, voiced in the words. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of the Most High. That's why you don't hear the words. He is the word of the Most High. And he comes to speak the Most High's words. And they don't hear them. Like when you start telling some brothers some things, they're not trying to hear it because it's about them. It's about them and their camp. It's about our camp. No, I'm not hearing nothing you got to say. I'm not your brother, nigga, you wicked. They don't want to hear it. Oh, man, don't come to me, man, like that, brother, whatever, man. You answer your call. Once you say something that they don't like, oh, they're going to try to hit you up in your inbox or your email. They'll send it to your email, right? They'll send it to your email, and everybody don't check their emails like that unless they heard somebody was going to send them an email. And then when they go live about you, man, I hit you up. You didn't respond. Like, man, you didn't hit me up. Yeah, I did, man. I hit your email. What? You hit my email? Man, you didn't hit my email. We go check my email. Nigga, I don't check you did, but I don't check my email like that. Why didn't you just hit me up on the inbox, Facebook, or whatever these damn platforms are? I'm forgetting the name of them, man. They don't, that's what they do. Just wicked, deceptive. Same thing, man. That's what they do. It's the same thing. Because you are not of Yahweh. Then answered the Israelites, and said unto him, say we not well that thou art a Sumerian and hast a devil? Say we don't know that. Right? Hamashiach Yahushua answered, I have not a devil, but I honor my Father, and ye dishonor me. And I seek not my own glory. There is one that seeketh and judgeth. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my sayings, he shall never see death. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death. This said the Israelites, the Jews, right, unto him. Now we know, our ancestors. Now we know that thou has a devil. Now we know that thou has a devil. Abraham is dead, and they finally started there. They knew what he was saying from the beginning. They knew what he was saying from the beginning. They act like they didn't even hear him, because it was all about what they wanted. That's why they didn't hear the voice nor the words, because it was all about what they wanted. Then said the Jews unto him, now we know that thou hast a devil. Abraham is dead, and the prophets. And thou sayest, if a man keep my sayings, he shall never taste death. Art thou greater than our father Abraham, which is dead, and the prophets are dead? Who makest thou thyself? Remember, he's only 33 right here, but he's telling them plainly, man, I'm from the beginning, bro. He's not paying attention. They're not paying attention. Not him. They're not, they understand what he's saying, but they're not paying attention. See, as you can see, they are in understanding of what he's saying. You can tell they are. You can tell that they're in understanding. They're in of understanding of what he's saying. You can tell they are. They start to run back. They start to run back the conversation to him just to see if he's in agreement with them. That's why they say. And the prophets, and thou sayest, if a man keep my sayings, he shall never taste death. That's the agreement. That's why you say, oh, so you're saying if you never did this and you can never do that, then that's what they're running it back to him. They understood everything he had to say. This is what our people do. Look at, hey, this is Israel. Just straight. Israel is straight a-holes. Especially when they get power in their hands. Sadducees and Pharisees. Matthew 5:19, man. Or I think it's 20. Don't be like the Sadducees and Pharisees, man. Be above them. Hey, let me get that, man. I don't want to horribly iterate that. Matthew 5. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. See, you're not about the Most High and Hamashiach Yahushua. You're about yourself. You're about your own glory. You're about what you want to do. Even the women, they acting just like the men. It's about what they want to do. It's not about their husbands. They wouldn't leave you. They're going to read the book and get the power and try to hold a camp to themselves to the point now where there's a lesbian dyke pretending to be a man. And this may be my rebuke. This may be your rebuke. This is a lot of rebuke for myself and you. Pay attention. $54. Art thou greater than our father Abraham, which is dead, and the prophets are dead? Who makest thou thyself? Who makest thou thyself? Who makest thou thyself? Who you think you are? Mashiach Yahushua answered, if I honored myself, my honor is nothing. It is my Father that honoreth me, whom ye say that he is your power. You say that the Most High is your power. He honors me. He respects me. Yet ye have known him. Yet ye have not known him. Remember, you don't keep his word. You don't keep his word, man. Yet ye have not known him. But I know him. And if I should say, I know him not, I shall be a liar like unto you. But I know him and keep his sayings. And that goes to like point the Most High out. Put some precept in there. Show me the Most High. Show me the Most High. Show me an attribute of something. Show me the Most High. Without the shadow of a doubt, this is the Most High right here. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it and was glad. Then said the Jews unto him, thou art not yet 50 years old. That's why they was playing, man. This Negro stupid, man. He 33. And he talking like he been with the Most High. Man, this dude's sick. He is sick. And that's why they had, like, watch this. Verse 52. Then said the Jews unto him, now we know that thou has a devil. Abraham is dead and the prophets. And thou sayest, if a man keep my sayings, he shall never taste death. Deuteronomy 28:1. Come on, man. Daniel's, I just went to. Jeremiah 17:4, I just went to. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, may every matter be established. I'm telling y'all, man. You see what they do, and they do the same thing today. These same spirits are back today. That's why Mashiach Yahushua said, do as they say, but not as they do. Verse 57, then said the Jews unto him, thou art not 50 years old, and hast thou seen Abraham? And Mashiach Yahushua said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. Think about that. Think about that. Exodus 3:14 to 16. Think about that. Then took they of stones to cast at him. But Mashiach Yahushua hid himself and went out of the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by. They didn't even see him go. Y'all didn't even pay. See, there's a lot of things we don't pay attention to, huh? Gotta start paying attention to these things. I'm not even done. Right? Let's just go there. Nah. Watch this. Then took they up stones to cast at him. But Mashiach Yahushua hid himself and went out of the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by. Go to 8 and 37 real quick. Remember, I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me, because my word have no place in you. Crazy, huh? See, watch this. This precept is going to show you that Hamashiach Yahushua is telling the truth to the Pharisees. But they knew what he was saying. He just didn't want to listen to him. And they wanted to discredit him. And that's what they're trying to do in front of people, is discredit him. And that's what brothers do today. They want to discredit you in front of the people, so nobody believes in you, nobody following you. They want to discredit you. That's all they want to do, is discredit you. This book of Exodus chapter 3 and verse 2. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. So let's prove the angel was, because this angel was a Mashiach Yahushua. He's telling them this. If they read, because I showed you in Exodus 13 and 15 that they always read from the prophets and the law. There was no New Testament at that time. So the Sadducees and Pharisees should have read this. And they know, they study this. They know this, but they want everybody to be gathered unto them. If the people start to believe in them, they will come and take our place and take us out. The Romans, they're worried about the Romans. They're not worried about the Most High. Make not man your own. Cursed be the man who trusted in man and make man his own. Hey. Jeremiah 23 and 29. Let's go there. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire? Again, is not my word like as a fire? The words that he's saying. Saith the Most High, like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. You rocks out there going to be broken. That breaketh the rock in pieces. Right? So let's go. Let's go Psalms 104 and 4. Let's hit that real quick. It's angels. It's like my word, like as a fire that breaketh the rock in pieces. The book of Psalms, chapter 104 and verse 4. Who maketh his angel spirits and his ministers a flaming fire that are ministering the word. That word is fire, boy. Who maketh his angel spirits and his ministers a flaming fire. So when you go to Exodus 3 and 2. Book of Exodus, chapter 3 and verse 2. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. You see, the same angel was Hamashiach Yahushua. That was his angel from the beginning. And this is in the book of Exodus. Let me just prove all things, because I got to, just to put a little extra spirit in y'all. I think it's 1 Corinthians. Let's see. Let's give you that spirit. All right. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 1. I'm going to start here. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers were under the cloud and all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Mashah in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink. For they drink of that spiritual rock, the rock that they hammered to break the rock in pieces, right? The spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Let's go over here. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go back over here to Exodus 3. I was just wanting to show y'all that. I don't want to deviate that much. This is Exodus chapter 3, verse 2. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. Man, this is what he was telling the Sadducees and Pharisees, man. I've been here. I do nothing without the Father. I'm telling you. And all the miracles he was doing, it was just, who cares? All the miracles he was doing, they did not care. They ignored him. They just didn't want people to follow him. I do nothing of my own. Right? See, let me go back to 1 Corinthians 1 and 22. This is, hey, man. First Corinthians chapter 1, verse 22. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. And those Greeks are not the actual Edomite Greeks. There was our people coming out of the Greek captivity. All right? Hellenistic Jews. Remember, it was against the law for us to keep the law. It was against the Greeks' law for the Israelites to keep their law and call themselves Israelites, Jews. Remember, I come to teach Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Simeon, Gad, Issachar, Manasseh, Ephraim, Zebulun, Asher, and Naphtali. 12 tribes of Israel, man. Say it a little faster. Benjamin, Judah, Levi, Reuben, Simeon, Issachar, Gad, Manasseh, Ephraim, Zebulun, Asher, Naphtali. Cool. A spiritual thing when you say that. It's real spiritual. All right, now you see the same angel was Hamashiach Yahushua, right? So let's go to, because remember when he said in John 8 and 58, he's telling them that I'm the angel. I am. Let me see. John 8 and 58, Hamashiach Yahushua said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. Right? Exodus 3 and 13. Book of Exodus, chapter 3 and verse 13. Oh, man. I'm tripping. Salak, y'all. Salak. Exodus chapter 3 and verse 13. And he said, certainly, my notes. And Mashah said unto Hamashiach Yahushua, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the power of your fathers have sent me unto you. And they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them? The Most High, Hamashiach Yahushua said unto Mashah, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you. He just said in 8:58, I am. Precept and those two together, it's just a lot of things that need to be talked about in Israel. I am that I am. I can easily say he is who he is. But it says, I am that I am. And then I go over to 8:58 and says, I am. And there's other places. So we got to go with the precept upon precept here. But something is going on. But Hamashiach Yahushua is that I am. He's the voice, and from the voice come the words. John 12:32. Let's get it. Book of John, chapter 12, and verse 32. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. He's going to be lifted up. Everybody's going to be talking about him. He's being lifted up. We're talking about him. We're on the internet. We're talking about him. He's being lifted up. He's being lifted. He's being lifted from the earth, not by just by the angels, by us. The Israelites coming back to what we know is the law, the oracles. Right? Go back to Exodus 3:15. I'm going crazy here. Exodus 3:15. And the angel of the Most High, which is Hamashiach Yahushua said unto Mashiach, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel. Right? Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Most High your power, the Most High power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob has sent me unto you. This is my name forever. And this is my memorial unto all generations. See? This is my name forever. The power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob. These things should not be confused. Exodus 3:2. Let's go up over here just to show you. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. The voice, then comes the words. Go back up to 15 real quick. And Hamashiach Yahushua said moreover unto Mashiach, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Most High power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob have sent me unto you. This is my name forever. This is my memorial unto all generations. Go and gather the elders of Israel together and say unto them, the Most High of your power, the Most High power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you and seen that which is done to you in Egypt. See? See? Now we see in the voice, and from the voice come the words. He's speaking, he's carrying the Most High's word. He's the word of the Most High, the voice. Deuteronomy 28. These precepts, when you see the word, you see the voice, he's the one telling Mashah and the scribes in them. He's the one saying this. And we pass this up all the time. And this is what I wanted y'all to see. Watch out. Watch this. Go to Matthew 22 and 31. Let's go there real quick. But as touching the resurrection, right? But as touching the resurrection of the dead, have ye not read that which was spoken unto you by Mashiach Yahushua, saying, I am the power of Abraham and the power of Isaac and the power of Jacob. Yahweh is not the power of the dead, but of the living. He's the word. He is the voice, and from the voice come the words. He's speaking everything the Most High tells him, just like he told to the Sadducees and Pharisees. These are the things that we're missing, especially when he said, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob will not be consumed. Boom. Deuteronomy, Numbers, Leviticus, Genesis, Leviticus, Exodus, Deuteronomy, book of Numbers. And he's all through the prophets. And this is what a lot of Old Testament Hebrews don't want to admit. Everything goes cohesively together. See? But as touching the resurrection of the dead, have ye not read that which was spoken unto you by Hamashiach Yahushai, saying, if he's saying something, comes words, but there's a voice. I am the power of Abraham and the power of Isaac and the power of Jacob. Yahweh is not the power of the dead, but of the living. See? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Acts 5 and 30. Remember, you get understanding through the precepts. Book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 30. The power of our fathers raised up Hamashiach Yahushai, whom he slew and hanged up on a tree. Didn't say a cross, it said a tree. Him hath Yahweh exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins. See? See, now these are the precepts. I'm going to go to some precepts right there, further prove that the word has always been sent to us, right? The Black, Hispanic, and the Native Indians, which who are the Israelites, right? I'm not going to go two more. I'm going to stop. I just want to prove without a shadow of a doubt and get y'all some understanding, all right? Amos 3 and 1 to 2. Hear this, that the Most High have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. See? Let me go here. Joel 2 and 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Most High, your power and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. See? Exodus 3 and 10. Exodus 3 and 10. Let's get it. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. He is not the power of nobody else, but Israel. Not the Jews, Israel, children of Israel. Abraham, no, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Simeon, Issachar, Gad, Manasseh, Ephraim, Zebulun, Asher, Naphtali. 12 tribes. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Simeon, Issachar, Gad, Manasseh, Ephraim, Zebulun, Asher, Naphtali. 12 tribes of Israel, right there. He's the power of the children of Israel. 12 tribes of Israel. Not the Jews. So when you say it spiritually in all the tribes, it eliminates them and pushes them right out the way. Baruch 1 and 7, real quick. That's why I like this app, because you can go to the Apocrypha on it. Baruch 1 and 7. And they sent it to Jerusalem until Salak 1 and 17. We go read the 19. For we have sinned before the Most High, and disobeyed him, and have not hearkened unto the voice of the Most High, our power, which is Hamashiach Yahushua, to walk in the commandments that he gave us openly. Since the day that the Most High brought our fathers out of the land of Egypt, unto this present day, we have been disobedient unto the Most High, our power, and we have been negligent and not hearing his voice, which is Hamashiach Yahushua. First the voice comes, then comes the words. Right? Right. Go back to John real quick, and then we're going to stop there. So I'll just do a part 2 another day. I kind of want to do something else, in a different spot. John 10:24. John 10:24, we're going to read to 31. Then came the Jews round about him. Now, these Sadducees and Pharisees, and said unto him, how long doest thou make us doubt, if thou be Hamashiach Yahushua? Tell us plainly. And he told him plainly. He said, haven't I told you plainly? Hamashiach Yahushua answered them, I told you, and ye believe not, because he did tell them, the works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. See, it's like, whatever you, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua, right? The only begotten Son, in the name of the only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahushua, who you, in word or deed, whatever you do in word or deed, do all. Bahasham Hamashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High in the name of the anointed Savior, Hamashiach Yahushua. Goes to the Father. Then you get these things, right? But there's a thing to it. You got to keep the commandments. You got to keep the commandments. That's what was said. In Baruch 1 and 17, for we have sinned before the Most High, and disobeyed, and have not hearkened unto the voice of the Most High, our power, to walk in the commandments. So by keeping the commandments, because remember the devil blessed, He took Hamashiach Hawashai at the top of the pinnacle of the altar and showed him all the kingdoms in a moment of time. Just like that, he showed even the kingdom right now. He showed him this kingdom too. And said, I will give all if you bow down to me and worship me. He's like, nah, but you that are doing that are bowing down to the devil. And you think the blessings are from the Most High, and they're not. They're from Shaitan. Follow that what I just said about taking the Mashiach Yahushua, who are eagerly called Jesus Christ, at the top of the temple. Watch. You'll get it. Let's keep reading. Read to 31. Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, how long doest thou make us to doubt? If thou be a Mashiach, tell us plainly. Mashiach Yahushua answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. Because he was doing a lot of miracles. They just wasn't trying to see all that. They wanted to stop him and stop everybody from coming in his name. That's what they wanted to do. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep. As I said unto you, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. You're not my sheep. You don't hear my voice. My sheep hear my voice. Wow. 27, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish. Neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my hand. So if you follow in the word of the Most High, which is Hamashiach Yahushua, and he's telling you to do these things, and you're keeping the commandments, you are that sheep. But if you are not, you're not that sheep. If you're doing things in the name of if you're doing things in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua, and he's taking it to the Most High, if you're not doing that, you're done. You're not listening to the word, man. I and my Father are one. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. See, look at it. Mashiach Yahushua answered them, many good works have I shewed you from my Father. For which of those works do ye stone me? All the work he was doing, like which one of those, man? Let me get up off this, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 21. I'm just going to end it right here. Doing 28 and 1, not 21 and 1. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice again. And all these blessings shall overcome thee and overtake you. All these blessings going to overcome you and overtake you, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power. Now watch this. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, the voice which is Hamashiach Yahushai, first comes a voice, then comes words. To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, the day that you hear it, that this day, you just heard it right now, this day, you hear it, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field at work. Cursed shall thy basket and thy store. No food. Your basket is cursed, man. Only thing you're going to be putting in it is raw food and dirty food that is not good for you. Man, I'm just going to stop there, man. I'm just going to say all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham, Hamashiach Yahushua. Let me get off here, man. Hey, man, yeah, man, y'all pass around this video and get this out, man. First come the voice, then the words. Mashiach Yahushua is that voice. He's telling you the words of the Most High. Shalom.